being a leader, you have to learn respect. You have to learn discipline.
Discipline.
Okay? Uh, Learn to be resourceful. Treat your company as a family. Yeah? Treat your employees as your family members. No? Uh, Learn to listen.
Hello mga kapwa Mapuan, fellow Mapuan. So nandito na naman tayo for another episode of our 100 Mapuan Stories. Today, nandito tayo kasama natin si Engineer Joe Fernandez, isa sa ating past president sa MIT CNC Alumni Association. So nandito tayo ngayon, pinaunlakan niya ating invitation at nandito tayo sa kanyang bahay. No? And yeah, Sir Joe, kumusta po kayo?
I'm okay. Although right now, medyo may konting injury, pero I'm okay. Okay. By the way, I'm Jose Villarma Fernandez III, CE, batch 89, class of actually supposed to be 94, but medyo matalinaw tayo kaya nagkaroon kaya nag-graduate ng November of 93.
Alright, so Sir Joe, no, again, you're part of this 100 Mapuan Stories. So talaga ito naman ginagawa natin para mas makilala pa ng bawat Mampuan ang ating mga leaders, ang mga alumni natin, mga graduates natin, no, na may tuturing nating inspirasyon. And today, it's all about you. It's all about Engineer Joe Fernandez. Unang tanong, Sir Joe, how do you think your education, no, natutunan natin sa Mapua and the experience there, can you share some memorable moments or na nung student kayo na nag-influence or nagkaroon ng spark yung drive nyo sa field na kung nasaan kayo ngayon?
As a Mapua alumni, our alma mater actually taught us how to be the flexible, the strong foundation na ituro sa atin, na impart sa atin, and to be top builders of the nation. Yun yung basis, ito yung naibaon natin para maging entrepreneur eventually. At a young age, kasi ang father ko namatay at a young age. He died at the age of pero ang nangyari kasi sa amin, ang mother ko yung actually ang nagtaguyod talaga sa family. So masipag ang mother ko, lahat ng klase ng work pinasok. But I would say ang nag-survive talaga sa family during that time, maliit na piggery business namin. So natuto magpalaki ka ng baboy, yun yung negosyo So, on the side, at a young age, natuto tayong magtrabaho na. Grade 4, grade 5, nagbebenta na ako ng newspaper sa kalsada. Ganun ako nag-start ng natuto sa buhay. Kasi naawa rin ako na yung mother mo lang, yung kinukunan mo ng pang everyday na para yung baon man lang, may tusa na akong pinagkukunan ko. Dating, isang pangarap ko naman talaga ng bata ko, maging military
Okay.
Kasi we came from a military family. Kaso nung time na kinausap na ako ng kuya ko, kasi siya na yung magbibigay ng baon ko pag mag-aaral Kasi graduate na siya during nung pumasok ko sa Mapua. Sabi niya, alam mo, ang buhay natin mahirap. Kung magbe-military ka, at this stage ng buhay natin, hindi pa natin kaya. Kailangan natin magtulungan magkakapatid. So sabi niya, pumasok ka sa Mapua. Pumasok naman ako sa Mapua. Ang tina-target namin maging COE, Computer Engineering. Nung time na pumasok ko, that was 19... medyo sikat na sikat yung COE. Ang haba ng ano yan. Nung nasa pila na ako ng registration, nakita ko maiksi yung sa CE. Doon ako sa CE pumila ngayon.
Maiksi.
Tsaka CE naman, di ba? Tapos na-establish ka na ng mga kaibigan mo ron. So, hindi ko na pinili pang lumipat. I continued the CE course.
So,
Yes.
nung kayo nag-college, ganun rin ba? Meron ba kayong mga, parang are you considered to be like a working student during that time?
Not working, but on the side kasi, sabi ko nga, may piggery business kami. One line of one sideline I'm making na doon ako kumukuha ng baong ko, yung barako, the male pig. The male pig. So, basically, yan yung ano ko, kinukunan ko ng baong ko. At the same time, yung kuya ko talaga, siya na yung tumayo talagang padre de pamilya sa family. Tinulungan niya kaming magkakapatid, hindi lang ako na makatapos sa pag-aaral. Ganon din ang sakripisyo ng kuya ko. Grabe din. Kasi lalo ng mother ko during that time. Kaya yung pangarap ko na makatapos ng maaga, makapagtrabaho kagad, that was my main goal. Parang gusto mong ibalik na kagad yung ginhawa doon sa mother mo eh. I was really planning my whole life kung paano ko makatulong kagad sa family.
So I'm sure maraming makaka-relate yan, no? Para kanino ba tayo bumabangon, di ba? Para kanino ba yung pag-aaral na ginagawa natin? So usually, siyempre, para sa pamilya, no? Kaya yun nagiging motivation natin. At sa case nyo nga, no, Sir Joe, no, talagang sa experience nyo, natuto pa kayong maghanap buhay sa murang edad. So sa ating mga students, tandaan nyo yan, kung ba yung pangarap natin, yung ating objective, ating purpose, wag natin kakalimutan punta naman natin yung professional career.
Okay.
Nag-work na kayo. So can you share with us yung remarkable experience or challenge na na-encounter nyo na talagang nasubukan yung pagiging isang mapuwan nyo na nasolusyonan or nabigyan nyo ng tugon, no, yung challenge na yun?
I would say you will not survive Mapua if you're going to do it alone. If you're going only to base your doon sa knowledge lang. My experience siguro, the more challenging would be the infra. Ngayon, nasa infra na ako. I did a lot of infra also sa mga windmill projects, bridges. Ngayon, I'm doing the subway. Pero siguro ang gusto kong i-share yung na-challenge talaga ako, yung aking, ginawa ko yung Burgos Wind Farm. So medyo naging challenging kasi yung Ilocos during that time, yung access to the project, you would imagine yung windmill project natin, mga 50 itatayo sa 600 hectares na area. Napakalaki ng area nila, ang lawak, di ba? Tapos yung access mo doon, ang kalaban mo, the weather, and the wind, yun ang pinaka-naging challenge dun sa team ko. Kailangan ko silang i-guide all throughout that project para ma-implement yung pag-grout ng Bao Foundation. And another one would be yung Cebu-Cordova Lake Expressway. That is also a challenge for us. Challenge kasi para lang dalhin mo yung mobilization of your materials kasi tatawid ka dun sa dagat. So yung transport of the manpower and the materials every day is a challenge during that time.
Can you tell us more about your company? Ano yung pangalan ng company natin? And ano bang parang mission and vision nito?
MB Techno Solutions, yung pangalan ng company namin. It's actually, as I mentioned a while ago, it's a corporation. We are basically a specialty construction company. When you say specialty construction, we dealt more on I would say more on the architectural finishing of the building. The services would be more on the waterproofing works, on industrial floors. When you say industrial floors, dito papasok yun more on sa mga industrial plants. So we also do yung, as I mentioned kanina, grouting works, structural, mga concrete repair works, insulation and sealants. Yun basically ang line of the company.
Can you share with us principles and values that you embrace as a Mapuan? No?
Yeah.
Parang kumbaga tatak Mapuan yan.
Well, as a Mapuan, of course, yung global competitiveness natin, kaya tayo nagiging innovative. Then, the multitasking, yun yung isang bagay na natin sa Mapua, na hanggang sa naging interviewer na, dala-dala mo na yun. So, nai-impart mo yun doon sa mga employees mo. But of course, na-instill na values is more on treat your company as a family. Treat your employees as your family members. No? Learn to listen. Hindi pa nakakapagsalita yung tao mo, takot na sa'yo. Kasi hindi pa nagsasalita, binabara mo na eh. Huwag kang lalapit sa akin kung wala kang solusyon. That's wrong. Kaya nga lalapit sa'yo kasi gusto niya magpatulong sa'yo. Gusto niyang, minsan hindi lang magpatulong, lalapit pala dahil meron siyang proposition.
Yeah.
May isa pala siyang solusyon. Hindi niya na masabi sa'yo. Kasi binara mo na kagad bilang boss.
Naunahan na ng takot yun.
So, ito yung ini-personal sa amin. Open ako. Open.
Talagang you consider employees as well like family.
Family, yeah.
And the openness. No? Sinasabi niya, openness kasi that's the only way that you can cultivate creativity, no? Yung mga maganda ideas, no? Not just from yourself, no, but from others, no, especially our employee, no. So, yeah, as we approach the centennial celebration next year, with Alumni Association, and you've been, of course, the past president of the MIT CNC Alumni Association, and of course, you've also experienced, no, joining of course, these alumni associations, and of course, more NAMA, will play a crucial role in the celebration. So, how do you envision commemorating this significant milestone? What should be the priorities? Ano ba yung tingin yung initiatives na NAMA should focus on to ensure that it will really be memorable for all?
Probably, marami naman kasing naka-line up na events prior to the senior, especially next year. I just wish first na ang centennial ng Mapua will be also the centennial event of CE. Sana yung leadership of the NAMA would go for CE alumni. Dahil nga centennial to, it's more special kung mas maraming involvement ang ating mga alumni. Students and alumni, of course. Magandang magkaroon ng camaraderie among the students and
so
alumni.
It should be like a very busy year for all Mapuans.
Yeah, maganda yung ginagawa niya na nga. May mga expo na yung ginagawa, di ba? Tapos yung ginagawa mo ngayon, 100 Mapuan interviews para makilala din ng mga students yung kanilang mga alumni. Damihan natin yung kasi special yung 100 years.
Yes, yes.
Damihan natin yung outreach activities. Kasi yun naman talaga ang purpose natin eh. Kaya tayo nag-create ng association is to help the community. Siguro, let's take this opportunity. Invite din natin yung ating mga alumni na please join our centennial celebration, especially yung mga activities and events na gagawin as part of the celebration of the centennial.
Sir Joe, let's talk about leadership. Una, ano ba isang leader for you? Anong isang totoong leader sa'yo? And second, can you tell us about ano ba yung mga key elements, no, to become successful in leadership? And also, baka meron kayong connected na quotation, no? Yung paborito, di ba? Mahilig tayo sa mga quotation na ina-apply nyo sa buhay niyo.
Being a leader, you have to learn respect. You have to learn discipline. Okay? Learn to be resourceful. Sa akin kasi, meron lang akong two types of leaders talaga. Sa standards ko lang mamili ka kung ano gusto mong maging leader ka dun sa dalawa. Leader, being followed by your staff because of authority,
Okay.
or leader being followed because of respect. So you have to choose anong gusto mong type ng leader doon. Yung ano ba tingin mo mag-work sa type ng environment na natin right now. Tapos at the same time, may favorite akong quote eh.
Yeah, quotation.
Yung Marami naman actually, di ba?
Marami.
Pero usually, siyempre, if you want to complicate your life,
Hmm.
start complaining.
Okay. If you
Okay.
want to start to
Complicate
complicate your life,
your life.
komplikadong buhay,
Start complaining.
start
But
complaining.
if you want to simplify your life,
Okay.
start thinking. Natuto ka magpasalamat.
Oo.
Kasi hanggat wala satisfaction sa sarili mo, greed na yun. Hindi ka magiging happy. Lagi mong may kinukumparahan ka, bakit si ganito, ganyan, si ganito, nakakapunta sa ganyan. Ganito yung lifestyle niya. Pero tignan mo kung ano na yung na-achieve mo sa buhay. Learn to be satisfied on what you have now.
So, maging mapagpasalamat tayo. Totoo nga yan kasi it's all about sometimes yung expectation. Na
Yeah.
Ang dami nating gustong mangyari or ganyan. But minsan nakakalimutan natin na ang dami mo na accomplishment or ibig sabihin dapat marami tayong ipagpasalamat na nangyayari sa buhay natin. So, Joe Fernandez, no? So, tandaan niyo yung quotation na yan. Maganda yan. No? Maganda yung apply sa buhay. Sergio, itong part na ito is sort of like parang historical facts about Mapua. Particularly civil engineering program. No? Nasabi mo sa kanina, meron kang something dyan na you would like to share na baka maraming hindi nakakalam na meron ito. No? And but it's part of our history. So ano ba yan, Sergio?
During the 1980s, late 80s and the first part of 90s. And the good thing about during that time kasi, maraming na-create o na-organize ng mga student organizations na basic purpose is to help other students. Especially kasi may mga estudyante tayong galing din ng probinsya. Pagpunta sa Manila, talagang wala naman silang alam sa Manila. So, hindi may establish yung mga connect nila para magkaroon ng mga kaibigan, di ba? Kasi sabi ko nga, sa Mapua, you'll not survive alone.
Yes.
Kailangan mo ng tulong ng mga kaibigan, ng mga barkada, ng kagrupo mo dyan. Kaya marami nagkaroon na rin ng different student organization. And one of those organization that was created during that time is this one.
Ano yan?
SLICE.
Slice. Slice.
SLICE. Student League of Integrated Civil Engineers.
Okay, SLICE, Student League of
Integrated
Civil
Engineers.
SLICE. So, meron pala yan. Actually, hindi ko alam yan. Okay, so tell us more about this. Ano ba the SLICE?
Nung na-establish to late 80s ang advisors during that time was si Sir Mike Santos.
Sir Mike.
And si Sir Gatsby. And nung time namin, pinalaki namin ng husto yung number of members. In fact, I would consider nung batch namin, ang SLICE noon was the biggest in terms of the numbers. So mas marami pa kami kaysa sa ibang organization. Natalo pa namin dati ang Sigmans.
Okay.
Sa numbers. Ng numbers of members.
Membership.
So, kasi sa dami ng program during that time, nag-create kami ng mga programs ng mga tinutulungan natin, nagkakaroon tayo ng libreng tutorial. So, kung may mahina, halimbawa sa calculus, kuha kami ng isang member na magaling sa calculus. And ang pwesto namin, that's my favorite tambayan din during that time, was yung the south side, yung tulong-dulo. Kasi may restroom yan doon sa dulong-dulo.
Yes, doon.
May tayo doon. Tapos yung isang classroom doon, wala laging classes doon. Hindi ko alam bakit hindi nilalagyan doon during time. Siguro probably dahil CR, medyo mamoy, malapit doon. Hindi kami nagtayo ng aming booth. May booth ng SLICE during that. Yung group namin, yung aming barkadahan, na-establish ko ng first year, second year, kami din na naging mga officers.
Just imagine, jacket pa namin during
Oh,
that
this was
time.
19 what?
1991?
1991. Ano
Oo.
tong jacket naman na ito? Ano to? Parang
Sa ano to actually?
ginagawa nyo?
Binagawa ng ano to, gawa ng
Lahat ng members meron jacket?
ang officers, tas ang members kung gusto nila, they could purchase the jacket and they can create kung ano gusto nilang initials.
Slice, no?
Just imagine, nung naitabi ko pa yun.
Yeah.
Ganito pa ako kapayat nun.
Hindi ko kasi nasabi yun eh. Ikaw nasabi yun. Hindi ko binapagit yun eh.
Kaya,
Kasi sa akin to ngayon eh.
tapos kami lang gumawa ng design ng logo niya. Yan.
Yeah,
Design.
so bagong kanto, no? Well, ako mismo, I personally, ngayon ko lang nalaman meron.
I'll turn
ganyan
over
po.
to you
Nice.
kung gusto
So,
mong gawing part of the memorabilia.
Yes, yes.
And,
Sure. And I'm sure baka iba sa mga viewers yan, member nito.
Yeah,
Member
yung-
kayo nito. Thumbs up or like kayo dyan. No?
At saka
Nice.
yung time nito, I would say, gawa ng mga activities nga namin, kaya dumami yung mga members, tutorials, may mga patches kami,
Oh.
tournaments among the members.
Yeah. So, thank you very much, Sergio, for this. So, we'll have it part of our Centennial Museum.
Yeah.
Gagawin natin sometime in next year, no? Para mailagay rin natin ito. Then I'm sure yung mga members na matutuwang makita na
Oo,
yung jacket na to.
especially yung mga batchmates and yung mga close classes namin during the time.
Yung mga,
Maalala pa nila ang jacket na yan.
yung mga Slice members, again, like dyan, ha? Okay? So, yeah. Thank you, Sergio.
Okay.